One other important thing, very important thing that'll reduce your number of calls and the number of calls that you guys call me about is a control breaker. It's labeled C, it's a little way over to the right. If this guy is off, this panel is not going to respond. The individual breakers are still on, the individual cards and lights are still lit, but now they're not going to respond. They're frozen wherever they were before I just turned that breaker off. So a good indication to you guys would be, hey, our lights are on, the control's on, we push a button and the lights don't change. That's because the control breaker is off. That's probably the most common.
That's used for primarily?
This control breaker only powers up this transformer, which powers up the brains to this panel.
And you would shut that off when you troubleshoot?
You would never, really, it should always be on.
I see. It's just there for protection.
Yeah, I mean, we ship it with it up. Yeah, if you can change it out the brain, or you know, for other reasons, I can think of no reason why you'd ever want to turn it off.
Track going bad. They've got a production going on. Gotta have it.
Gotta have it in. Must be.
Um,
What do you do?
can we just swap to another card?
Sure. Well, you can do one of two things. The easier thing to do, well, I mean, you guys are electricians, so you're probably more common or more comfortable with just swapping the card out, probably, because it's like, in this case, it's like a 5-minute deal.
Right.
What you do, again, kill power to as much as you can, right? Make sure you're safe. You would undo the five spade connections here. These are here, just pull straight off this way, okay? You'd undo the screw,
Right.
and then you'd undo this little black and white communication deal. Just pull it off of there, okay? You'd pull the card out. You would do the same thing to the bad one. So again, you take one of these spares, you're pulling it out, you find the bad one, taking it out and swapping them. And then you're just putting them all back together, you know, in the reverse order, and you're done.
Okay.
Turn it back on and you're ready to rock and roll. Because the programming goes by circuit number, and so it says, okay, whatever is on circuit 1, I don't care what card is actually there. Program mode is 1 and 5 for about 4 seconds until this changes into an orange value. You go to circuit number 13, and then you change that from whatever it is up to A31. Okay, so that becomes the new zone. Again, you'd also make sure that it is a 1-1 load, because that's what the other one was. Basically, you just make sure that 1 and 13 are identical all the way down. You'd exit by pushing and holding 1 and 5 again until the orange turns to green again, and that's it.